Because Elizabeth can't let go of her stardom and can't accept her imperfections, she eventually destroys herself. She believes Sue is the only lovable part of her, not just to other people, but most importantly to herself. I find the scene of Sue brutally killing Elizabeth to be utterly horrifying and disturbing, but not because of the gore. I was shaking when I watched that scene because the blatant self hatred terrified me. This is what we do to ourselves when we're dissatisfied with who we are. We beat ourselves up and be like, why are you so disgusting? Why can you do better? Why are you such a terrible person? Seeing that in the form of Elizabeth killing herself as Sue was so horrifying, and is a brutal reminder of what happens when we hate ourselves. It's great to want to improve, but that's not the same thing as hating who we are now. We can love and accept who we are now while wanting to be better. In fact, the substance demonstrates that if we don't accept the good, the bad, and the ugly in ourselves, we can't truly be better. Even if we look good on the outside, we'll still be broken and unhappy on the inside. The substance hits me hard because I had struggled with body image for most of my life. I hated how I looked for so long, and it was only a few years ago that I realized I didn't need to hate myself to improve. Since then, I stopped feeling ashamed of my body, and loving myself actually inspires me to improve more than when I hated myself. This is why I love The Substance so much. It's a movie about self-acceptance, but the message isn't how you're already amazing, you don't need to change. It's all about balance and remembering what we like and don't like are all a part of who we are. Oftentimes, we actually need the not so good parts to improve, like how Sue was born from Elizabeth and sustained by her. Of course, besides the amazing story, The Substance is also a very impressive movie visually. As a horror fan, I love good practical special effects, and The Substance is loaded with them. I'm also a big fan of the bright colors and contrasts. It's always eerie when a horror film has vibrant but unsettling colors, and it works especially well for a film about showbiz. Demi Moore's performance is absolutely amazing, and so is Margaret Qualley's. As I mentioned before, it's amazing how I can see them as the same person despite them having different personalities and acting in opposite manners.